Insight into the McDonnell's trial is white-collar defense attorney Matt Kaiser. He is with the Kaiser law firm. And whoa, Matt, more testimony about the troubles in the McDonnell marriage, this time from their daughter Janine, referring to her mother as having depression, also saying her mom had a mild obsession with Johnny Williams. How did she help the defense?
Well, that's exactly right. And I think one of the big things the defense is trying to do is build up this story about the marriage being in trouble. And she talked about the depression. She talked about the obsession. She also talked about an event before the indictment came down, before the case even started, where her mom was sitting in a room alone watching TV at an event, and she went to her dad, and her father was upset, saying, "I just don't know how to make her happy anymore," clearly indicating there were some problems in that relationship, and that those problems came well before this case even started.
We also heard in court more about that gut-wrenching note that the governor gave to his wife, saying, "Here's the state of our marriage, what can we do?" And apparently she did not respond to him, but she apparently did text Johnny Williams that evening, and he texted back.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. The governor, as we heard about earlier, sent this long email in September 2011, again before the case got started, before there was an indictment, where he really laid out a lot of what was going on in their marriage, especially according to the defense case now. And what we heard today is that she didn't call him, they didn't talk on the phone, instead she runs straight from the governor's email to Johnny Williams. It's a good fact for the defense.
More on that sort of sealing the narrative they laid out in the very beginning. Let's talk about the atmosphere in the courtroom, because at this point everybody's sick of the trial. The judge has made that clear. The jury is tired. The journalists covering it are probably tired too. I mean, there seems to be this sense that we need to wrap this thing up and move it on.
I think that's exactly right. Clearly that's what the judge is trying to do. The jurors are probably very eager to get back to their families, back to their lives. I think what we'll see in the next few days is a real push to get the case to the jury so that there can finally be some resolution in this case.
And before I let you go, any idea on your end about a verdict? Are we thinking early next week?
I think the jury is most likely to get the case on Friday. It could be an hour that they're out. It could be a month. Nobody knows. Jurors are their own special things.
And you know a lot about them, having spent a lot of time in courtrooms. Matt Kaiser, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Jan.